Ok. Dăm puțin. Așteptați puțin. Ok. Să editez și numele. Dați 2 secunde, băjeți. Live-Multe Studio. Dar să-mi fac să văd chat-ul. Deocamdată nimeni. O să-l fac mai mic. Cam așa. Ne. Nu prea. Prea-mi place. Că fac internet. Zici că e puu. Internetul. Da, puțin. Bă, eu sunt conectat la Wi-Fi. Da. Nu știu ce se întâmplă. Ce-am lag. Nu mai contează. Azi facem și promovări gratis. A, bă, de ce nu face? Am uitat să nu-mi apară chat-ul. Dați 2 secunde. Salut! De ce nu merge? Nu știu, că să fânai că să fie. Dacă da. Mai ușor. Taci.
Ne jucăm ceva.
Ne jucăm ceva? Cine va scrie? Ok, sper că e ok. Mi se auzea ca la traducător, practic. De pe Google Translate. Ok. Bă, acum ne belea. Unde mă hashtag-ul la tastatură? Pe 3. Gratis. Ok. Salvează. Ok, întoarcem înapoi. Să începem live-ul. Astăzi să ne jucăm multe jocuri. Să ne jucăm și Roblox și Minecraft. Da. Ne jucăm. Ando. Ok. Ai prima dată Roblox. Da, să intru eu pe un joc. Să vedem. Ok. Să și un obi. Obi. Ăsta e din ăla prea clasic. Nu pot să l-am mai jucat. Chiar nu știu. Ia să văd dacă merge comanda asta, puțin. Să verific comenzile. Please. Da, ne jucăm imediat. Deci ce are? Bot. Da. Poți întreba pe răzbun, da. Ok. Merge comanda. Bine de știut. Bine de știut. Ok. E bine. Tăzești dacă apare. Care nu apare. Deci ce dar vă cum merge. Ia să ne întoarcem. Să activăm și chat-ul. Să-l fac mic. Să-l pun aici. Ok. Hai Roblox. Trebuie iar să caut. Am cu tastatura. Please. Internet. Nope. Acum mi-apare. Mos. Obi. Skip de tablet obi. 209. Cred că are 209 de stage-uri, dar facem. Activează chat-ul. Activează chat-ul. Pune-l aici. Și 2. Hai să ne jucăm. Oh my god. Uite aici să vedem chat-ul. Ok. Nu mai deranjează. Sărim frumos. Uite cum să dezactivez mesajele. A intrat Andu? Nu-l văd. Șmecher. Ce mă? Bă, unde e Andu? Acum întrebare întrebătoare. Unde e Andu? Că nu e. Andu? Please? Can Dă-i refresh. De fapt, să... dă-i refresh. Ce are în ultima vreme internetul ăsta? Dar merge comanda cu subscribe? Hai că merge. Subscribe. Haide. Nimic? Da, mă gândeam eu. Da. Stai. Night bot. Nada, nu vrea. Nu vrea. Deci asta cu Nightbot merge. Dar n-apare în chat. Nu înțeleg ce se întâmplă cu YouTube în ultima vreme. Da. Ce se întâmplă? Bine să explicare la tot ce se întâmplă. Șmecher. Wow. Ok. E bine. Deci, vă comanda asta că merge. Da, dăm live. Vă comanda că merge, dar cu subscribe nu. Nu contează. Anducai. Dăm refresh. Andu. Escape the motel. Let's go. Ce se întâmplă, mă, cu chat-ul? Anducai, hello. Sigur, bă, am Wi-Fi-ul activat. Și ce se întâmplă? Badge. Dă badge-ul încoa. Așa. What? Așa recomanda. Sincer. Eu mă duc fix când mor. Deci, bravo. Sunt șmecher. Ce știu? Wait. Te grăbi. După. Hop, Andu. Ce-ai făcut? Bă, sincer, nu știu dacă mă gură că chiar trebuie să-i fac o comandă. Adică la... nu la Nightbot. La asta, să zic, la SGETHER STUDIO. Să nu mai zică. Adică să nu mai apară mesajele. Unde e, bă? Uite. Bagă și tu muzică. Păi trebuie să ies. Că eu bag, da. Eu bag, da. E că nu prea... Nu, copyright. Deci dacă mă aud bine. Înțelegi dacă mă aud bine. Aoleu, că eu am pauză. Da, te auzi ok. Da, dacă se aude și muzica. Că trebuie să fac ăla de la capăt. Aparind. Îl fac repede. Ok. Oh, olo, uite-i. Pam, pam, param, pam. Ok. Le scuze că nu am mai făcut live-uri, dar am fost plecat și am fost plecat și n-am avut net. Uitați-mi laptopul. Nu pot să PC-ul cu mine doar de adică muzica, dacă te interesează la Andu sau pe cine mai e, dacă vă interesează, se numește Close to the ok, Close to the Sun. Close to the Sun. Știu de unde. Că nu este așa greu. I lag. Bă! Da, te miști încet și probabil că da, da, uite cât de repede mă mișc eu. Hai că da. Hai că le zic că luai checkpoint-ul. Unde mă spawnează? Nu știu. Mergi. De pe unde? Și fac după. Nu știu, ok. El ok. Nu știu ce face. Eu mai am în inventar. Eu o păstrez acolo. E bine, poate ne mai trebuie la ceva. E folositoare. Aolo! Aici? Nu. Cream că pot. Termin direct obiul. Ce facem? Bravo! Aolo, nu e checkpoint aici. Bravo mie. Bravo mie. Ce să fă, n-ai ce să fă. Asta mi-e și cam încet, care la ăștia a fost cu YouTube-ul, cu internetul în ultima vreme. Cred că a fost o problemă de la ei pentru că așa că lumea a avut, deci nu se putea să aibă fiecare probleme. Uitam pe calculator. Așa vedem. Asta a fost soldat. Nu știm ce va urma după asta. Nu. Olu. Știm cu toții. Și da, cred că se așteaptă toată lumea acestea. Adică vă dau un indiciu. O să vedeți. Nu fac asta. Dacă ce să fac. Aolo, o să jucăm și Minecraft azi, pe live și Brawl Stars, multe. Și car parking, să vă arăt o chestie șmecheră. Ia, mă blocai. Aolo. Ok, muriși? Oh, da, ne așteptam cu toții la partea asta, adică... Da. Știm cu toții e partea asta, nu? Aolo! What? Nu știu, așa arăt. Nu! Oh! Vreau să le pun portal. Sun. Subscribe to Sun. Subscribe to Tiki Explosion. Nice. Luați în considerare Sun, o dus acolo, scrieți Tiki Explosion. Da. Logic. Azi dăm un refresh. Poate să mai... Clar. Cine vrea promovare gratis să scrie. Astăzi fac promovare gratis. Bine, aia 22 de abonați, nu știu promovare fac. Dar mă abonez eu. Exact. Deci abonați. Unde abonați eu de mine? Mă bate româna, nu. Oh, badge. Ia badge-ul. Cel mai important lucru într-un joc. Hai pe ăsta. Escape de la unde mergi? Sper că nu am jucat. Oh. Mai jucăm anul ăsta, intrăm și pe Minecraft. Pe Minecraft. Hello. Hello. Uf. Aolo. Dar eu pot să arunc, nu? Of course. Aolo. Bă, nu uitați să dați și un follow acolo pe TikTok și vă mulțumim din suflet. Cine mai e pentru 1000 de followeri. 1006, 1007. Hai că acolo frumos. Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? To the free. Deci scrie aici? Subscribe to Polaroid. Tu Tiki Explosion. Uite aici, ăștia îi greșesc banner-urile astea. Trebuie să scrie Tiki Explosion. Dacă o să fac unul, gata, să pun Tiki Explosion, poate sunt și o care pune corect. Unde e? O să fiu singur. Păcate, dar asta e. Cum ar trebui? Să sar aici? Trebuie să mă ferez. O să vedem. Uf! Am duc oameni, ce aici? Nu mă capa. easy. Prinde pe toată lumea din urmă. Toată lumea. Toată lumea. Lady. Oh my god. Eu joc foarte mult pe obiect. Sunt pimplit eu. Wow. Ok. Da, puțin. Okay. Ce rămâne asta? Ce zâmbitor sunt. Dar o skill. Mai am șapca cu Roblox. Și cu un Robloxian adevărat. Nu. Hehe, că am întrecut. Îmi plac ăștia de genul. Sunt easy. Bine, ar trebui să fie easy acum. Că nu știu să joc și altă treabă. Oh, nu. Țin cu toții. Partea asta. Easy. Easy. Sper să nu cad. Nu să fiu chiar easy. Ia să vedem. Okay. Verde. Du-te tu primul. Că eu fac live. Hai că mă duc eu că eu fac live. YOLO. Hai că... Am să sări și eu. Oh my god. YOLO. L-ai fix pe alea greșite. Wow. Primul. Așa vedem. Easy. Nu moară așa. Oh, nu, trebuie să facem ăla? Din nou? Cu asta. Acum două. Vis. Se face un live de jumătate de oră sau și un live de 2 ori jumate. Cam așa. Let's go. Hai zburăm. Cumpăr. Oh! Poți să găsești badge-ul secret? Îi căutăm amândoi? Ajută! Oh! Nice! Please help. Let's sing a song Please. Sir. Okay. Deci pe unde ce soare acolo. El te blochează prin pereți, n-are treabă, el e tug live. Mă cu rămâne să te apeți în pe care le vedeți. Hai că dacă le vedeam de mai ușor. Oriunde? Hai că da. Sun. Verde. Îmi place verde. Dacă vreți să știți, culoarea mea preferată e verde. Nu mai cu primăvara sau ceva, dar... A, pot să merg pe asta înapoi. Îmi place verde, pur și simplu. Oh. Vedem. Hai pe ăla cu zombie. Haide! Doamne! Hai că... Zombie, zombie, zombie. Escape the zombie pool. Beijo. Piscina cu zombie. Doar eu credeam că trebuie să mergem acolo. Trebuie să mergem. Unde, parcă spune, nu știu. Uf! O să-mi iau după asta și un caracter de troll. De sări. Of! Auziți aici. Nu auziți. Nu se aude. Cred că dacă nu mai aveți, dacă aveți căști sau nu știu. Și am murit! Cam. Nu. Nu contează. Ui. Întrebare? Nu. Aulu. Bun. Unde e Andy? Întrebare. I don't know. Uite. Ce facem tu? Cuful. Că mă uitam aici la date, la... Despre la... Aici niște setări. Când o să facem 1000 de abonați în mult timp, o să fac un face reveal, un Q&A. Mult o să fac. Și acum o categorie divertisment, o să o schimbați, mă rog. Astăzi jucăm mobil, să lăsăm live-ul să meargă frumos. Let's go. Uf. Hello. Please. Aha. And the coin. Oof. Subscribe to Fireworks. Subscribe to Tiki Splash, bă, dar le greșește rău, omul. Da, statistice. Aparent live-ul încep. Nu mai contează nimic. Ok. Am dat serie. Am și murit. Frumos. And subscribe to Tiki's Plush. See how you can subscribe to Tiki's Plush. Cine bun să-și fac promovare singur. Creier. Nimeni? Ok, bine este. Amado. Eu cunosc ce să zic. Să vedem. Hai să vedem subscribe to Tiki's Plush. Apare pe ăla din intrare, trebuie să mergem pe ăsta. Oh, nu. Ascult. Mijloc. Bine. Nu dă nimeni subscribe, really? Din nou partea asta, căruia ne place. Mă bate. Da, mă bate. Nu bate. ia să vedem ce mai avem. Aducani. Uși. Mai dăm refresh din când în când. Poate mai facem 80 ceva de abonați. Hai că da. Îți facem la 80 de abonați. Da, e... Un abonat e deja prea mult. Sincer. Băi, de ce mor? N-apare nimeni. Se iau prin apă, eu nu mă prindeau. 22 de abonați. No. Abonați. Oh. Pot să filmez. 22. Da, 22. Din păcate. N-am abonat. Trebuie să-mi fac promovare neapărat. Să fac și acolo 200, 400, 200, 300 de abonați, că nu se... O să-mi fac zilele astea, că n-am cum. O să trebuia, adică sunt nevoit, dacă vreau să trec, nu prea am cum. Că nu știați un lucru. E logic că eu nu fac abonați din moment ce nu am abonați. Cât am mai mulți abonați, fac mai mulți. Nu are logică, adică e bun. Trebuie să fac neapărat promovare zilele astea. Trebuie. Dacă vreau să cresc, trebuie. Trebuie. Na. Vreau un youtuber popular, dar ăștia e așa, super popular, super, să fac promovare la PewDiePie. Ok. Hai pe mai. Să fac promovare la youtuber populari. Nu știu, așa, cei mai populari pe din România e, nu știu, Mădălin. Adică cât să fă. N-ai cât să fă. Așa că... Dați-vă adio de la 10 euro. În portofelul meu. Și... Ok, hai pe mai. Să vă arăt ce casă am construit. Evident, o știți dacă mă urmăriți pe TikTok. Trebuie să știți. Da, ne jucăm și Brawl. Peste 30 de minute, cam așa, ne jucăm. Cheamă Pinguinul Salman 48. Nume de boss. Evident că Pinguinul Salman 48 e nume de boss. Păi, don't leave trees floating. Aici e harta mea pe creativ care vreau să vă joc cu ea. Să vă și voi ce casa am construit. Vreau să mă stachez, să fiu șmecher. Am Robux. Sunt obișnuit cu ăla. Au. Șmecher. Ce asta? Nu contează. Avem aici frumos o sticlă de apă. N-am bă sticla de apă. Aici un jacuzzi. Uite. Frumos. Jacuzzi. Așa. Stai jos. Jacuzzi. Mersi. Am construit bine, am construit-o după un tutorial, că nu sunt eu în măsura aia încă să construiesc. Aici avem și un papagal. Dați un geam, prea e coliziune. Avem pat. Nu e noapte, nu poți să te culci. Ce mai facem? Hai să putem să construim portalul ăla acolo. Copac. Nu știu cum. Dar nu contează. O să jucăm și car, parking și tot ce vreți voi. Tot. Și Brawl Stars și tot. Absolut tot. Tot ce am în telefon. De ce ăsta are textură? Așa se făcea? Mai trebuie un bloc. Așa se făcea. E bine de știut. Dar trebuie să acoperim. Chiar că e un cop. Nimeni nu va ști. Bine, va ști cei care sunt în live. Dacă cumva îmi furați contul de Minecraft. Ar fi normal. Că da. Vreau să puteți. Câinile. Nu cu câinele. Câinele. Follow me. Eu ca. Sven. Eu ca Sven. Sven. Let's go Sven. Te pun și pe tine în casa. Octel pe Sven. Pe tine te pun jos. Dar te pun sus în pat cu mine. O să luăm și o pisică. Un ocelot. Nu pot. Orez. O să numesc Orez. Ce-mi plac numele ăștia de mâncare. Orez. Unde ești Orez? Vine Orez încă. Orez. Nu vreau Orez. Orez. Băi. S-a pus ploaia. Weather. Player. Sven. Sven, aici pe afară. Sven. Vino în casă, Sven. Sven. Aici. Please. Follow me. Follow me on TikTok. Ne știi ce te las aici. Ești un băiat rău. Mai vreau și o pisică. Și mai trebuie tropical fish. Cum îi dau de mâncare? Nu așa. Mai bun pe tine. Papă-l. Papă. Papă-l. Băi, mănâncă ăsta. Uite. Uite, îți dau 64. Bă! O baricadez în casă. O naiba foc. Muzică. Tapiți. Stop. Stai acolo. Intră acolo! Tropical fish! Nu mai intră acolo! Stai! Please! Please! Îți dau diamante! Vino qua! Pisică! Mai bine îmi luam un cal! Stai! Nu se va întâmpla nimic. Pleacă când iau obsidianul. Uf! Don't. Ok. Nu! Nu! Nu mai pot. Nu mai pot. Mai pot. Na de aici. Na belea. Stai, frați. Care că găsim? Nah, nu prea puțin. Să mai punem vreo 1 milion. Oh my god, a început să lăguiască puțin. Nu vrei? La pești? De ce nu vrei, mă, pești? Ce nu vreți? Vă las aici pești, care mai sunteți în viață. Pupați! Acum asta e noua voastră casă. Papa! Ok. Vine la un cal. Cai. Where is Cai? O vacă? Bă, parcă plictisitor Minecraft. Hai că ar pare să... Vreau să vă arăt o chestie foarte șmecheră. Da, puțin. Trebuie să oprim muzica. Deci, vă pun... Hai că da. Bine v-am regăsit la un videoclip. La, de fapt, primul video. Da, să vă arăt o chestie. Și pot să ne jucăm Brawl Stars. Aici avem globul, dacă vreți să intrați. Ok, acum vă puteți uita la mine în timp ce vă jucați. Vezi? Oh my god. Bine, nu e mult, dar car parking, să vă arăt un trick. Și ăsta e primul episod. Ce mai bine vă jucați și vă uitați și la mine sau la orice videoclip de pe YouTube. Puneți așa frumos. Eu logic că nu o să-mi iau copyright pentru că e telefonul meu.
Ieri a fost cam pe la 130, cam pe acolo, pentru că s-a resetat sezonul.
Auziți?
Da, și văd și mai mic care 705. Ok.
Primul meu video. După, cum ar ce un prieten. După canal. Primul video. Calitate, hai da-și-o pe 480, se vadă mai... Ok. Ce primul meu video, ce mai bine de atât. Uite la orice video, easy. De exemplu, putem să ne uităm acum la live-ul putem să ne uităm la live-ul... Opa. Hai să cumpărăm o mașină care vreau neapărat, Mercedes-ul ăsta. Donați-mi-l. Ok, s-au mai adăugat mașini care eu nu le-am observat. De exemplu, Porsche-ul ăsta nu era. Aoleo, și ăsta e cu bani. Bravo! Nu e cu bani? Asta-l cumpărăm. Uitați-vă ce șmecheri. Hai să mă uităm de mașini noi. Aparent, cred că mai sunt multe așa. Și n-am mai intrat. Nu e nou. Nu am intrat de mult pe car parking și... Asta sincer. Deci aici ne uităm la mine, frumos, ne jucăm, dar ne și uităm. Ce e mai bine de atât? Nimic interesant. Mă referă nou. Nu-mi place. Și asta e nouă. Bă, dar toate cu bani, mă, băiatule. Numai cu bani au băgat. Bravo. Forță. Acolo lasem locul 1. Iar cu bani. Wow. Am ajuns jocul ăsta înainte. Parcă nu era cu atâția bani de mulți. Că mi-am luat F90 ăla de la Caterinca. Știi ce zic? Why not? Of course. Ce să nu luăm? Ce mai verifica, nu? Ăsta e F90. No. Iar Porsche ăsta nu. În rest, nu prea pare că au mai băgat mașini. Dar o să le testăm. Hai să spunem prima asta. Wow, s-a făcut update aici? Wow. Wow. Schimbă destul de mult jocul. Wow. S-a oprit video. Aba nu. O să pun chestia asta pe mașină. Da, așa să-l fac roșu închis. Sau să-l fac Ca să-l fac albastru. Așa. Nice. Am 10 milioane, am destui bani. Frumos. Unde e cealaltă mașină? Uite aici. Exterior. Wheels, body. Cu spoiler. Mașina de-asta așa. Cu spoiler. Nu știu. Nu prea dă bine. Nu știu. Roz nu mă interesează. Vinils. A să-mi pun. Nu ce am selectat. Să pun chestia asta așa. Ne uităm la videoclipul meu, ce e mai frumos? Dacă să te uiți la Tiki Explosion, ce țin voi mie. Dacă arată cât de cât ok. Hai să testăm. Start. Levels. Single play. CD. Start. Se mă uită cineva la live? Hai că da. Hai că da. Cât să fă, n-ai cât să fă. Așa, uite. Ne dăm pe first person. Ne uităm, stai că asta o să-mi ia ceva. Eu mă mai... Cred că uit. Uite. Punem o stage. Și avem pe navigație. Ce e mai bine de atât, băieți? Ce poate fi mai bine? Oh my god. Oh! Bă, dar ce... Ok. Da, nu contează. Poate îl punem și noi într-un colț, dacă vreți să vă mai uitați. N-am ce să-mi iau strike, copyright, că e videoclipul meu. Și... nu pot să-mi dau singur. Eu mi-aș da că... Uf. Oh my god. What? Că 20. What? Ok. Hai să stai și altă mașină. Ok, nu știu ce s-a întâmplat. Adică, ok. Se întâmplă chestii, Nightbot o ia razna. Nu știu nici eu ce... Ce se întâmplă? Na. Cam? Da, puțin. Chiar nu știu ce s-a întâmplat. Ok. N-am nimic împotrivă. Ok, și s-a întâmplat. Ok. Ui, nu o să fim sănătoși. Ok. Încercăm. Single play. Dacă vrei promovare sau am IT sau ceva, nu mai spama. Doar zi că vrei promovare. Dacă vrei ceva. Sau întreabă-mă. Dacă vrei ceva. Nu spama. Că Nightbot-ul e nebun. Uf! Ok, oare ce am lag? Avem și primul videoclip al meu acolo în colț. Ne jucăm și ne uităm. Și poate fi mai bine de atât. La orice videoclip putem. Da, iau copii strike. Warning, nu știu ce, nici eu nu știu ce iau. Dar oricum îmi iau ceva și nu e ok. Îmi faci promovare, da bro. Eu nu pot să intru doar... Dai. Eu nu pot să-ți fac... Vezi că ești moderator? Lasă-ți link-ul de la canal. Dați link-ul de la canal și intrăm pe link. Dacă vor băieții se aboneze și eu, nu pot să ofer decât un subscriber, adică eu. Mai depinde și de băieții care se uită pe live. Dar nu uita să te abonezi și să dai like dacă vrei promovare. What aici? Slash, oh my god. Lași link-ul de la canal. Nu. Apoi dau X. Lași link-ul de la canal că ești moderator. Și așa prea nu pot să fac nimic. Numai asta-i. Stai. Pun puțin pe pauză. Vedem dacă pot să intru de pe telefon pe canalul lui. YouTube. Logic o să-ți fac dacă te abonă, că lucruri de bază. Dacă ai dat și like. Deci că în Brawl, da. Trebuie să caut, dar nu cred că sunt mulți. Te cheamă... Sam... IT. Bro, îmi pare rău dacă... Stai puțin. Ai, pe pauză, stai. Hai că nu contează că sunt pe live-ul meu. Nu merge. Ai cumva 18 abonați? 18 abonați ai? Nu mai zic ca să știu dacă ești tu. Da, ok. Abonează-te, clopoțel. Vezi, dacă vreți să vă abonați și el acolo, căutați Samp IT și îl găsiți. Și aici e canal de discuție. Despre... Am nou asta în Craiova, nu uita să dai de like și subscribe. Stai că te caut direct pe telefon. Hai, ca să vezi și tu. Deci, Samp IT, te căutai pe laptop, vezi abonat. Uite, dau aici, dau sonor încet, dau un like, dau și comentariu. Continuă tot așa. Hai că mi-am dat like singur din greșeală. Ne întoarcem. Asta e FIFA. Eu vreau să scriu continuu cu Dream League, auzi. Ce de bro, dacă vrei să știi, și eu sunt tot din Craiova. Ok. Să revenim la joc. Pot să mai fac live-uri de genul cu promovări gratis. De ce încă e pe pauză? Live-ul. E la mine, pe laptop. Da, îți dau un refresh, băieți. PC-ul meu are probleme. Nu-l băgați în seamă. Pe aici nu pot. Nu știu, eu pot doar să ofer un subscriber, mai mult nu pot. Sincer. Ia să vedem. Uf. Da, hai că ne jucăm Brawl, că... Na, că să fă. În te rog, Andu, că să fă, n-ai că să fă. Ce zic? Că na. Aolo. Ce pe show free? Wow! Hyperbear. Hai cu 10.500 de trofee. E campionat, da? Mai dăm, nu știu, dăm și noi 2 meciuri. Și ne uităm la campionat. Uitam la campionat. Vreau să cresc pe Colt. Ia să vedem. Uite să dai tu și la videoclip, să vadă la live, să vadă cât mai mulți prieteni ai tăi, dacă vor și promovare. E gratis, practic. Dacă dai acolo și un like, aș fi și mai fericit. Oh my God. Aș fi și mai fericit. Așa că e și să iau un abonat. Că mai mult de atât nu pot să fac. Ia să vedem. Și eu zilele astea trebuie să fac promovare la un YouTuber mai popular. Să fac și acolo 400 în 500 de abonați. Că na, din moment ce nu am abonați, nu pot să fac. Aolo! Am uitat că jocul ăsta se numește ce zic, nu de Brawl Stars, Bush Stars. Jocul ăsta se numește Bush Stars. Uf. Ce l-am luat pe băiat. Că dacă nu câștigăm meciul ăsta, e clar, uite. Stai. Haha. Stai că mai e unul aici. Care mă? Aha, n-am văzut ara. N-am văzut. N-am văzut ara. Oh my god, are 6 power. Hai că dau. Are 93 ca noi. Oh my god. Cât noroc ai, Andule! Nu te cred, bă, n-ai cum. Să atâta noroc să nu dea Frank pe tine. Bă! Noroc! Prea mare, n-ai cum așa. Dai, bine am. Hai să mai dăm un meci, să nu zici că nu ne jucarăm și ne uităm și împreună la campionatul de Brawl Stars. Hai să lăsăm așa. Crezi că schimb. Ia zi. Uf. Ia uite-i pe ăștia. Nu, Shelly. Nu, Nerf Shelly. PLS, Supercell. N-E-R-F-S-H-L-L-I. Nerf Shelly. Please. N-E-R-F-S. Bă, cum se zice la H? Mă bate. No, mă bate și româna, mă bate și engleza, toate. Aici, nu știu. Nu mai contează. Nerf Shelly. Bine pe român, bine pe engleză. Bine. Forță. Taci. Că stăm cotei. Fii atent ce cotei stăm. Ultimii nubi, cotei. Ultimii nubi, cotei. Ultimii nubi. Da. Te-ai descurci cu botul ăla, adică n-ai cum să nu te descurci. Hai să lăsăm pe Leon. Hai să-i pușăm pe ăștia. Aici, hai să luăm robotul. Că-l bași singur. Ok, dacă îi mai dădeam... Uite ce e aici! Doamne, ce m-am speriat! Ferească! Ce era, bă, acolo? Doamne! Sfinte! Bine! Hai să ne uităm la campionat. Sper că să terminăm. Please, să ne uităm la campionatul. Da, cred că ultimul campionat. Adică din mai, nu? Da. Brawl Box. Nu uitați, așteptați să mă duc la toaletă, apoi deschid Brawl Box-ul. Dați 2 secunde. Am uitat să închid sonul. Am revenit, ia să vedem. Deci, vorbele unui om mare. Unui om mare care va rămâne în sufletele noastre. Pișarea ajută, legendară, cu șansă. De cât am șansă? 006. Dă cu legendara! Ok. Acceptabil. Hai să ne uităm la finală și pe YouTube. Să dăm și sonorul tare. Bine, am intrat și o târziu, adică ne uităm.
Opponent spawn and just cause some havoc, some BB potentially as well. That's what you want to do on Hard Rock Mine, is just be really aggressive and try to get inside your opponent's spawn.
Yeah, we're hoping to see that as we jump into the next match. Teams getting ready into the lobby. It's a 1-1 scoreline between these two teams. I'm not sure how finicky it's going to be to try and work out who actually ends up. Oh, no, it's quite simple. What am I talking about? I always think the group stage is more complicated than it actually is, but it's not. Whoever wins this match ends up in second, because they both got busted by Clash Latam.
That's actually like a 5-man group.
Ooh, they have to win by a certain amount of match.
Those double tank heal compositions, so I'll be keen to see which of the choices these two teams will go for there.
Well, Pam, Rico and Nita for the side of INTZ, but it's the classic G of Mr. P and Rosa for the side of Zero Zone, and Eptic has got those first two gems.
We're going to see Constantly picking out the Pam choice for gem carry. I didn't see that one coming. I was expecting maybe a bow potentially, but yeah, Constantly playing a daring choice, and I wonder how that is going to pay off for INTZ as Eptic gets a good gene pull, and we might see a bit more of that. We've seen Eptic hitting those pulls consistently today, and if I was INTZ, I would be very aware of that choice.
Yeah, and you can see that it doesn't look like he's actually like one-tapping them. The amount of time you see the super being highlighted is telling me that potentially putting a lot of thought into the aim with this one and not relying on auto as we've seen some others, maybe meaningly, but also seriously used for those quick reactions. So that's what I like to see from Eptic.
I'm looking at both of these two teams just in all, they're both doing the same strategy here. They're both going to try to get behind each team, and at the moment now we're back into a more traditional fashion, and a good pull there as well from Eptic will give a good opportunity here for Zero Zone to push up on the set. Constantly goes down as well, giving Zero Zone the countdown, and this could be all over if Greedy's unable to do anything. He does get a kill, but I think Eptic has it under control. So he puts the stop clock on. He says, no, we're going to stop it right now. Greedy's still alive in the back line, and Consti's gone ahead. He's been dropped out. He's going to be dropped out very quickly anyway. Won't find the kill onto Ema with 7 seconds remaining. No one's in range. Zero Zone take game number 1. Great start for them, and looks very comfortable. They didn't seem to really falter too much. Pretty good in terms of their consistency and approach there. And I didn't feel like the Pam pick was doing really too much. I didn't really saw INTZ getting much control over the mid, which is obviously where those gems do spawn. And we might see Gene being swapped out, I feel, in the next game for that. Yeah, we might need to make some changes into this one, because it was very one-sided in favour of Zero Zone that part of the time. It didn't seem like they ever lost control. We highlighted that the teams were trying to go for the flank and pinch, but the flankers were always getting picked off because they were turned on, and there was no wave of aggression coming in to kind of split the focus of the team and really capitalize on it. So there's a little bit to do with comp. I also think the play was a little bit off. The timings, more accurately, were a little bit off here and how they executed the comp. Yeah, definitely have to do some ideal for Greedy to be holding these gems under the circumstances. He has to get them out of the base, so hopefully there's a safe opportunity. But here's Zero Zone coming back in. Great pull to shut down Conti, so I bet they're glad Greedo has those gems right now. Otherwise, they would have been staring down the barrel of a 9-4 difference. But they're back into this one as Greedo goes forward. He's ignoring the Porter, who's just going to chip away at him. Big mistake, because Consti is now going to have to deal with that. But the gems keep going over the Zero Zone, and there's nothing INTZ can do about it. That turnaround so quickly, Trid, and I think I've got to hand it to Eptic there, because it was all down for those pulls. But now, a bit here for Marcel could be good, but surely now the gets shredded to oblivion. My goodness me, Zero Zone now in a fantastic spot moving forwards. Taking 2-1 on the scoreline against INTZ. One more map will give them the second place finish and solidify the pantsing of INTZ this month from the April final to be removed from their top spot. Still, we've got plenty more maps coming up on the assumption that INTZ can fight back. But we touched on it a little bit earlier in this particular matchup arc that, well, once you start to lose and you start going to a negative headspace, that can spiral out of control fast.
INTZ și Latham.
Yeah, absolutely true. The best teams in competitive are those that are able to kind of leave.
Nu știu ce să citesc numărul ăla. La INTZ 89.772 damage, cât damage au dat. Și 176.000 la 0 round.
For bounty maps as far as they go, so keen to see what these two teams will bring in to this game mode.
Yeah, so layer cake, typically the classic comp, but we've seen very deviations from that. Classic comp would be to have Brock, Piper, and Tick, but as we've seen recently with this month, teams opted to go for a slam ambulance, even on Bounty, which is bizarre, but it has seen some value. I can imagine, though, we're probably going to see a lot of Tick on this one, unless you've got something insight here, Ark, that I just cannot fathom.
We've seen Bo recently making an appearance in lag.
Yes.
So, I mean, you know, I'm not sure that we will. The metas do vary from region to region, but we have seen Bo making an appearance in Layer Cake and Bounty in general, I would say. So, yeah, I mean, anything really can come up and make an appearance here, but I think that the double tank heal could be a viable option here as well.
Well, we've got Bo, Tick, and Brock for the side of Zero Zone, and I think that's a Piper, Tick, and Mr. P for INTZ.
And the Bow, yeah, like I said, it's a very viable option, really, to be able to put down that totem to give your teammates super and to be able to change the map very quickly. That's what we're seeing with that gadget, really, is to give Brock, for example, his super faster to change the terrain to your advantage. And yeah, it's an interesting choice, but it is going to be Zero's that have that early lead. They got the middle star, and now so INTZ need to push forwards here to gain that lead.
Yeah, the trade-off, though, is that they have to give up a lot of pressure. If Brock wants to go and make use of that super totem, he has to leave the right channel, which allows the rest of INTZ to push up. So if they were to be more capitalistic or more opportunistic, INTZ could have really punished Zero Zone for that, but they were able to hold their own and start breaking away this terrain as they originally planned.
Heptic there got a kill to give another 2 stars to Zero Zone by the skin of his teeth on that right hand side there. The ticket coming in, but Imam and Kurto able to take it down, but pushed back quite heavily into spawn here, and this could be a bad place for Zero Zone to find themselves. Imam is holding on here. I think INTZ could be able to capitalize on this situation here if they're careful about it.
Heptic needs to get away from the edge of the wall. He can't tuck in like that when a Mr. P is going to throw briefcases over the top. He has to play a little bit further away from this terrain to not be basically get a briefcase knocked over his head. There's 23 seconds remaining. They got a return kill onto Kurto, so there's only 1 star in it. But INTZ has so much map control right now.
Yeah, they really do. And Imam looking very weary here. And INTZ is rapidly losing time to get this kill. They do get the kill. It is INTZ in the lead, but Heptic going in 28 HP. They do get the kill 100%.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Just grabbed that map and just carried his team to victory because he said, right, enough of this. I'm tired of getting rained on. I'm going to use my gadget, go over the top, and deal so much damage to INTZ to get his team that first game win. One more game will give them this set.
That just changed hands so incredibly quickly. I mean, blink and you missed it. But it is going to be INTZ that pick up that. What an explosive ending. And yeah, we're going to be heading in now to the second game and seeing whether INTZ can do that again. It was a great spawn pinch.
Yeah, so that's what you need to do against the team. If they give you an inch, you need to take a mile on something like Layer Cake. I think the compositions are fine for the most part. I think the only reason, actually, that we saw Zero Zone pull that off was exceptional play by Heptic at the end there. I think, however, INTZ had great control of the map for the rest of the game, and I expect more of that to come through if we're running with similar compositions. But we're jumping into potentially the last game now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Zero Zone do mix up the Bow pick. I feel like the Piper pick for me is good to have in those situations where you're able to push your opponents deep into the spawn. You know, you can keep your distance and get some good damage. And they are going to do that. Heptic is going to swap out and go on the Piper side of things. I think that's the wise choice for me.
Yeah, going to mirror the compositions now, but no one's grabbed that center star, so no one has that early control. You do not want to be trading 2 for 1 here. Marcel's in a great position to do it. He'll be the one to take the first napkin and decide which direction the table shall follow.
Yeah, and it's going to be INTZ to pick up the stars, so they do have that lead, but it will take only one kill for Zero Zone to be able to turn that around, and they'll be looking to sort of cycle supers here. Epic will have to give some support here to Wyman because he can't defend that ticket. It does take some damage, but INTZ not in a position to capitalize.
Also running it straight down the middle so it doesn't destroy the terrain they can play around. Don't know if that was a conscious decision, but it still works out beneficial for them. Kurto getting that first kill on the Guidu. They're going to be answered back immediately by Imam. They're still going to maintain that one-star lead over Zero Zone.
Hope for the return here from Epic on Consti, and able to just defend that with a tick-head return, and but a bit of a shaky position for Consti to find himself in. Nonetheless, it is still going to be INTZ in the lead, and seemingly to be more in control at this stage of the game.
Yeah, the Porter's going to move forward. Guidu taking a little bit of damage. He's going to empower that with his gadget to really send that one home. Zero Zone need to press forward right now. They're looking to find Marcel. Get someone on the board right now. It's only one star in it. 25 seconds remaining. INTZ walk away with this game and take the map as well. They're not too careful. They're now trying to press them back into the score.
For me, Consti's been doing a fantastic job on this left-hand side lane. Should be able to get a kill here. If Wyman doesn't escape, he doesn't escape. Oh, put the nail in the coffin. Is going to be another round there for INTZ.
Yeah, great by them. That means they're going to go ahead and pull away with the map victory. And
hai că făcurăm treabă. Făcurăm treabă.
Victory and force out game. Force out map number 5 on this one. It's a great play there on Layer Cake to make that happen. And now we're going to go to game number 5. So INTZ definitely do not want to be deterred. They want to salvage some pride from this group stage and not come in last place at the monthly final this time around.
We're going the whole hog treads, going to map number 5, and you got to shout out Consti there on that left-hand side lane. There was many times when Imam was just only able to survive on a sliver of HP, and I did feel like that was making a big impact in the way that game went. And now, really, we don't know what way this is going to go. These two teams so closely matched, and I just can't wait to see what happens next.
Well, we'll find out. Let's pull up the map set and see what we're going to next. Penalty kick on Brawl Ball. So, no Sprout, which has been very impactful on this map in particular. We've seen the Nita being quite strong here, as well as the Gene from earlier series. So I imagine more of the same as we move into map number 5.
Yeah, expect some Nita for sure. I definitely see Nita as being a very strong, popular pick on this map. But like you say, Sprout here can just devastate and change the way this particular map is played. But as that ban is in place, we'll not be seeing Sprout from either team. For me, yeah, I would say that Nita would be the golden brawler pick for me for both of these two teams really to capitalize.
And we see Nita being played earlier, obviously, on our host match, so I can't imagine anything else. I can't imagine that these teams are adverse to playing it more accurately, so we should be seeing that one as we jump into our 5th game. Just waiting for the players to get ready, because probably want to talk this one over a little bit before they commit to a comp.
Yeah, it's a tough decision, especially at the stage where it's 2 sets apiece. You know, you don't want to be rushing your choices, and you know, any map that has a lot of choke points will open its doors to a variety of options. You know, the more tankier choices like Rosa, for example, or like the Slambulance, as you like to say. I couldn't help myself but put that one in there. Poco and Rosa could be on the card, so we've seen INTZ using that already today to great effect, and yeah, it's going to be explosive. It's going to be exciting. I can't wait to see what these teams do.
Poco, Frank, and Jackie for Zero Zone, but there's the BB, the Nita, and the M's for the side of INTZ. And already INTZ have suffered their first casualty, as Kurto is now on the assault. Pass it back, great super to lock them all up. The ball's right outside the goal. Marcel needs to get this one out as far as he can to buy some time, and he will do just that as Kurto and Eptic look to go on a counter assault, but they are now outnumbered.
INTZ just surviving and holding on for dear life there, and definitely early on discovering that this is a very strong comp to go up against the Frank double tank heal comp. Almost gave them a very early on lead there, but now look at this, INTZ with the push, and it's Zero Zone on the defense.
Yeah, nice little bit of micro there. Guido unfortunately ended up missing the opportunity to get the stun onto Imam with his own super. That may have been a gadget use. Just need to be mindful of that. They're trying to cancel out the Frank. Kurto going aggressive. Wants to get range to use this super, but he's going to be knocked back by BB. Ball in the center of the field. The Hyper Bear demolishing Frank after a stun came through. And they're going to counter it by taking out some of the aggression from INTZ. But it's a 2v1 right now. 2.5 you include Bruce, and they're on the assault.
Kato, a shot on goal there, stopped nicely by Consti, and now Wyman needs to get this bear down quickly with Kurto, or they could be in a bit of a pickle here with Hyper Bear going in, but the help from Eptic is good, and that should give a little bit of breathing space, but I do not like this position that Zero Zone are finding themselves in now. INTZ have the range and the shutdown, and Wyman misses the super. That's going to be devastating for Zero Zone.
Oh my god, Eptic's going to fall as well here. Kurto's on the edge. The ball has to be rushed into the goal. They got an opportunity. Marcel has it. The pass is good. And INTZ will get the first goal with 35 on the clock.
A great time to score at 30 seconds is not long for Zero Zone, but Kurto popping the gadget to give him the speed boost. It's pushing up the sun. All three of INTZ wiped out. What a return exactly when it was needed. 10 seconds in after that goal was conceded, and that was a response trip.
That was the set piece they were looking for, Ark. That's the bread and butter of this composition, and it was executed to perfection. But now they're falling behind as Emo's taken down, and Marcel is going to walk this one in to get him a 2-1 scoreline, taking game number 1.
What happened at the end of that game? It was back and forth so quickly in those final 30 seconds, and I didn't quite see that one coming, but INTZ turning it around quickly now. We are on match point, and they've got to feel good about that.
Oh, I completely agree. This is the bounce back they needed, taking the early lead in Brawl Balls. Just look at that play by Kurto in the replay. Perfect execution of what that comp is designed to do.
I've got to say, though, Zero Zone didn't seem to be massively behind in any way. There was a lot of instances of being on defense, probably largely due to that Frank pick. It was very difficult for them to be able to get out spawn without that kind of range. The tankiness is great, but you can also end up feeding a lot of supers to your opposition if you're just going to be absorbing all that damage. So, you know, I think that would be the brawler that I personally would go to change, and you know, they're going to have to change something, otherwise, you know, INTZ are going to take second place here.
Well, let's find out if there's any changes as we jump into map number 2 right now, and they're going to be moving with the Nita, the M's, and the BB. So mirror comps on what could be the final map. It is series point for INTZ.
Yeah, I think it's a good change. When in doubt, go with the mirror comp. It seems to be the case so far. But INTZ pushing up, and I do like the home run star power used there by Marcel. Giving a good spot. I would have picked up the ball there and passed it to the right. That could have ended up in a goal. That might cost actually INTZ here on this push, as now Zero Zone's falling back in.
The Eptic 700 HP, so he has to play hide and seek for now. Gives some reinforcements. Great stun finds free from Guido! And there's the execution with the Hyper Bear. INTZ can just walk this one in despite the missed goal from Consti.
INTZ 1 goal away now from taking second place in this group today, and what a great start. This is exactly what they needed. Zero Zone need to do something. They need to do something now. That bounce was brilliant from INTZ. It hit all 3 members, even though they're spread across the map by bouncing it between the barrels. Great stun onto Emar, but Bruce is going to finish the job. Marcel walks forward, catches Kurto on the end, and the ball's in the middle. Perhaps work can come in great here, but the respawns are coming for Emom. Throws out Bruce. The stun is not going to connect, and Emom gets some clearance to save his team. 1 minute left. It's not over yet. Zero Zone can come back, as we saw in that previous game, with a great effect. If they get a good push here, we might even out the scoreboard and maybe even get into overtime here. This is the chance right here. This is a good position for them to find themselves in. Guido has super, but it's the left-hand side that I'm looking at the most here, and they need to make the most of this opportunity. There's 40 seconds left to do it. It's got to happen now.
They're locked into their base. They're going to go for the stun, get the range onto Emom, but no one can follow up. They're relying on Bruce's Hyper Bear to get it done. done. It is going to force Eptic and Kurto to think twice, and especially when Consti pops the super, it gives them some space clearance with 20 seconds remaining, but now they've got no supers in the tank. Kurto goes forward, the open goal is there! It should be the other way around, and Eptic will get the equalizer with 20 seconds remaining.
My goodness me, I think we're going into overtime, and that is going to shape things up tremendously. If I was Eurozone, I'd be trying to get that ball just to push it up. Just one little pass up will give them a great advantage here. This could be a very good place for Eurozone if they can get down Consti here. They're not able to do it, though.
They're going to pop the bear. Bruce is going to go for E-bomb. Consti and the boys are alive. And Eptic's going to try and clear some space. To send the bubble go in, and we'll get some clear. Great stun. Stops the shot from coming in. It goes straight into the hands of Kurto. It's not on target as E-bomb and the rest of Eurozone break forward looking for the goal.
What a clutch needs a gadget play, and that is why it's so important to bear in mind overtime in Brawl Ball. So often we see players just using gadget and forgetting about the overtime period. And look at this, INTZ now holding on. They've got 23 seconds to do it, but it is seriously for me. They're in a great spot with that ball being so high up the field there.
Yeah, Greedy was also pinched. It's surprised he was able to get out of that one. Locked up by Ems's super on the way in. Consti going to return some damage. Marcel goes in, gets pushed back by the gadget use again. Consti finding two, but he hasn't got a kill yet. Marcel is going to go down to Eptic. They've got the kills equalized. Kurto goes on the offensive. Guido might not be enough with 1 second remaining. It's a draw, and we will get a replay of that map.
I don't know whether my heart can take this, Trent. That was so many moments in that game where it was just... could have gone either way, but it ended in a draw. We're going to be replaying it, but so, you know, back to the scoreboard is INTZ 1 game ahead, and they need one more to win this set, to win this match, and take second place.
Jumping straight back into it then, same comps, because this is a replay, they do not get to change. They got 2 minutes 30 to make come back by Eurozone to make sure it got to this.
Eurozone definitely will play like this new brawler lineup, and I think that they can still do this. They've just got to, you know, they just got to get this first round and get the momentum back as INTZ pushing up here, and this might
support right now. For Guido. The goal! Taking in the lead in this final map.
A great start for INTZ there. It was a really nicely thought through push, very patient push, and before you knew it, it was 3-on-1, and we're able to secure it. Now look at this, Marcel on the left-hand side here. Should be able to walk this Eptic.
Oh my god, Eptic, no, he may have pressed the ball a bit too far. He has to stand in the way. He can knock him back. He's going for the walk-in, and Marcel will seal the deal. INTZ takes second place at this monthly final.
Congratulations to INTZ. They do take second place, and will be delighted with that result. It was a hard-fought battle, though, at the end of the day to do it, but do it they did, and they will be over the moon right now for sure.
Yeah, after a crushing defeat at the hands of Clash Latam, to be able to walk away with at least a win is definitely something you need for the pride. Taking a look at those highlights, it so nearly didn't work out there for Marcel. You could see the ammo was being stocked up for Eurozone to try and remove possession with a knockback and stop the walk-in altogether, but it wasn't enough. Taking a look at the stats, so clear that INTZ had the advantage in that matchup. The damage, the kills, and the goals, of course, means they walked out with the victory on Brawl Ball.
Yeah, plenty more kills, almost double the amount of kills as well, and they definitely felt more in control, more opportunities created, were positioning themselves much more to open up those chances to score, and yeah, they deserved it at the end of the day, and walk away with the victory here. We can see some more stats now as well. The overall kill differentiation for INTZ, just actually slightly more deaths than kills, but it does depend on the game mode in that respect, and often sometimes, you know, going into that precarious position to die can actually be an opportunity for one of your teammates to make some damage.
They didn't even come out with a positive KD in that match, Hawk. They were 11 kills shy of equalizing, so the kills they did get, they managed to make count, and we're going to recap the series and move on to the next one, where we're going to our friend, Falcone.
Oh man! And that is what Brawl Stars is all
Falcones.
about. I know that this was only the fight for second place in this series, in this group rather, but this was amazing. And a huge congratulations to INTZ and our pick for MVP, which is going to be Consti on this occasion. Now, I did tell you earlier that Consti's general game plan or his role in the team is to just give Poco heals to everyone. I think that was a little bit of a joke on his part there, as he didn't play Poco at all. We got BB and Ems, but what a performance we did get. Now, Consti has also said about his teammates that they all think that they are better than him, but the truth is, they're all trash. Consti's words, not mine. But I think in this match, he and they proved that not to be the case, as we just saw some amazing performances there. Consti, particularly there with Ems, in that final series, eventually getting that job done, securing the match point and securing second place in this amazing group of Brawl Stars. I sure hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I did. Let's take a look at, just like their EU cousins in first place of their own group, having won 6 sets and only dropping 1, and INTZ stole the second place spot from Zero Zone, although it was looking like it may have been Zero Zone's. INTZ did take that one down. So let's take a look at what they've won. Clash Latam are going home with $9,000 and a very well-deserved $9,000 that is, taking down these two amazing teams. INTZ and Zero Zone both take home a respectable $2,000 and $1,250 respectively, and that is such an amazing such an amazing win again for Clash. I know I don't want to spend too much time on that now, but just bringing it back for a second. They did win those first 2 matches of the day. They deserve all of the winnings they can get. INTZ, though, currently on top of the leaderboard for LATAM South. Still miles ahead of Clash Latam and Zero Zone Latam and Red Canids. So the other teams have got a lot of work to do to catch up to that really quite dominating win so far. And that is the situation for LATAM South. We'll move on to the next group in a bit, but first I just want to remind you all, Brawl Talk was announced right here yesterday. It's going to be taking place on the 9th of May, and I cannot wait to see what they are going to announce in this month's Brawl Talk. I've really been enjoying the new brawlers, the gadgets, everything new that's been added to the game recently. I can't wait to see what's next. I honestly wonder what it could be. Now, have you ever wondered what your favorite Brawl Stars players would be doing if they weren't playing Brawl Stars? I sat down with them earlier on this week to have a little chat and find out. Who is the best player in the world?
Bobby. Probably second best.
Guille from Clash.
Supongo que para mi parecer es Guille VGX.
Para mim, atualmente, é o Guille VGX, da Clash Spain.
Essa é difícil. Eu diria que o Firecrow.
What is your favorite food?
Hot dogs.
Pasta. Bacon.
Canelones.
Lasanha, com certeza.
Meu prato favorito hoje em dia eu diria que é a banoffee, que na verdade é uma sobremesa que a minha madrasta faz, que é excelente.
Which brawler should you first master as a beginner?
Jean.
I don't know, it's Brock.
Colt.
Creo que uno de los brawlers más complicados puede ser Brock.
Um brawler para você aprender no começo do jogo, para mim é Tara, porque é um brawler muito forte que você consegue definir uma partida.
Eu acho que o primeiro que todo mundo deveria dominar é a Shelly, porque ela é o primeiro brawler que você desbloqueia, então é o primeiro que você tem que aprender a jogar, né?
What is your favorite game mode and map?
Kaboom Canyon Heist. Right now it's Heist and Pit Stop.
Backyard Ball, Raw Ball.
Mi modo favorito es Siege. Más serio, mi mapa favorito es Factory Rush.
My favorite body is Siege, and my map is Factory Rush.
Meu modo de jogo favorito é o futebol, como a maioria das pessoas. Mas o meu mapa favorito, na verdade, é um de pique gema que se chama Deep Miner. E esse mapa aí voltou recentemente ao jogo, então estou muito feliz.
Do you think that you can become the world champion?
Yes, I do. We have a chance.
Of course.
Sim, eu confio muito no meu time.
Eu acho que se a gente conseguir resolver todos os nossos pequenos problemas, eu acho que a gente consegue sim ser campeão mundial.
What does your communication with your team sound like?
A lot of yelling. A lot of call-outs.
A bunch of yelling.
Es comunicación constante. Es un momento en el que nos avisamos de todo en todo momento, así sabemos cómo actuar.
Temos uma comunicação muito boa e é isso que eu gosto. Um time que consegue ter respostas rápidas em um momento difícil.
É algo que a gente precisa trabalhar. O Marcel é um que sabe disso.
When did you start playing Brawl Stars?
June 2017. About a week after it came out in beta.
Since a couple months after first beta release.
Desde su salida global.
Comecei a jogar Brawl Stars em dezembro de 2018.
Eu comecei a jogar em julho de 2017 no beta.
Describe Brawl Stars in one short sentence.
Fun, fast-paced game.
Hit all your shots and don't let your opponents hit you.
Action-packed 3v3 gameplay.
Es un juego frenético y divertido.
Um jogo muito divertido.
Quando você piscar, a partida já acaba.
If you weren't a professional Brawl Stars player, what would you be doing instead?
Casually playing Brawl Stars.
Playing a lot of baseball and working.
Probably trying to be a professional in another game.
Actualmente creo que buscaría algún otro pasatiempo.
Antes do Brawl Stars, eu era jogador profissional de Clash Royale, que também é da Supercell. E eu fui campeão do Brasil, eu fui campeão mundial com a seleção do Brasil 2 vezes. Então, provavelmente, continuaria na carreira de pro player de Clash Royale.
Eu provavelmente estaria fazendo agora a faculdade de ciência da computação, que foi o que eu larguei para me tornar um jogador profissional.
Well, there you go. I'm going to tell you my favorite one out of that is, if you weren't playing Brawl Stars professionally, what would you be doing? Playing Brawl Stars casually. Yeah, I agree with you there. We're going to move on to the next group. We are only halfway through the day, so get comfortable. We've got 3 more matches coming up. It's going to be NA and LATAM North. And the very first match is IX Circles versus IX Gaming. So a little bit of a complicated one here. Both teams at IX, it's Circles versus Gaming. I guess we're going to find out which of the IX teams is on top. And the first team of these two that we're going to talk about, as usual, got some Falcone facts coming up. First team is going to be IX Circles. It's going to be Lucky Bear / Toonie and Sheppo. IX Circles and IX Gaming, a little fact about both of them, share a head coach. And it's actually Ash YT, who I'm sure a lot of us watch all the time. I know I do. Sheppo usually competes for IX Gaming, not IX Circles. But since Kangamaru needed to take a break, he stepped in to help out the rest of IX Circles. Good guy, Sheppo. It's a little bit complicated, I'll just warn you that. Let's move on to IX Gaming. OG, second best, Bobby and Crying Man. Again, another fact about both of the IX teams. IX was originally created as a way to bring awareness to mental health and online bullying to Brawl Stars. Ah, what a great MO. I don't really want to... He wins with those, I'm sure. Anyways, enough from me. The Battle of IX is about to start with the casters.
Thank you very much, Falcone, and I'm joined by Woody. Trid's gonna hit the bench and call off. Are you ready for some NA vibes, Woody?
Oh yeah, brother, I'm ready for this fight. It has been gearing up for weeks now, and finally we're going to find out which IX team is going to come out on top. Now, IX Gaming was formerly known as Space Station Gaming, so it's some familiar faces from that team, but they're fighting under a new flag now. They'll be going up against the Circles, and we now have the two bans for this match. It's going to be Max and Sprout kicked out of action.
Is that the first time today we've seen two brawlers as opposed to just double Sprout? I think it might be, but Max not going to be seen and Sprout not going to be seen, and that's going to shape things up as we go into Minecart Madness for our first map. And if you listen closely, Woody, in the distance, you can hear the sounds of pro players crying.
I think I can hear them, Ark. I think you're right. Yeah, this is going to be a tricky match to play. Starting off on Minecart Madness, the train can be the worst opponent that you have to face off against in this map. So be really careful with your positioning, or else you might find yourself flattened by a locomotive.
Yeah, it's a challenging map, and it's one of those which is a rarity in Brawl, which has some added sort of RNG and challenges to consider. So yeah, it's definitely, I would say, not the most favorited map as far as the players go, but I personally love to watch it. I think that many things can occur in Minecart Madness. We can just flip the game.
All right, well, let's get underway with game number 1 of IX Circles versus IX Gaming. We've got a start with this minecart going toward the top. That's going to be a bit tricky to dodge. Daddy second and OG are going to have to move forward, in fact, to pressure in and help out. I'm So Strong. We actually have him playing Mortis, one of the rare Mortis picks.
I love it. Mortis, got to point out, by the way, has got 100% success rate right now. So you've got to sort of ask yourself the question: is that statistic about to get tarnished, or is it going to be maintained?
I think it's going to stick. Look, I'm So Strong knows exactly what he's doing. He's getting kills left and right, takes down Tick, and will get 3 gems as a reward for it. Tick is really vulnerable to Mortis, especially when he's willing to dash in that close to the action. In fact, he's got 3 gems, but he's still willing to play relatively aggressively. He's going to let his other teammates be the primary gem carriers. Or actually, maybe I have to take that back. He picked up a 4th one now, and it looks like there's 9 for the IX Gaming team. They just need 1 more to seal the deal.
Mortis gem carrier. What year is this? Who is the president? But I mean, you can't deny it's working, and the countdown is almost inbound here for IX Gaming, and 1 more gem. There's 1 right there, and they're going to wait it out and be patient and time their approach and try to get this one in the bag as quickly as possible, I think.
Well, it's coming up awfully soon. We see really aggressive plays here from IX Circles trying to catch back up and get a kill. It doesn't seem like they'd be able to grab any of those gems, even if they do get a kill, though. IX Gaming playing very defensively, cautiously, and pulling back up into their spawn. Their danger now, though, is that IX Circles is able to hold on to the center long enough to get that gem count up to contest. IX Gaming now only having a 2 gem advantage and finding it difficult to push into an enemy who's leveraging this train. But look! Seconds.
A great play from I'm So Strong, aka Cryback is
my!
Almost a disastrous turn of events there. IX Gaming have this one in the bag, and I almost ate my words there.
I'm strong.
IX Gaming do get the first game in the bag.
I'm So Strong holding on to those gems and dashing out just in the nick of time. You saw that pull coming in from Tooney, looking like it was going to be enough to grab those 5, but Mortis is one of the most mobile brawlers in the entire game, able to dash real quick, and you saw him get out of there lickety-split. Nice job there, and a real heads-up play to keep that 100% win rate for Mortis.
Yeah, it was a great snatch for that gem, and it had to happen then any longer, and I think IX Circle's been able to gain gems from the center despite a countdown in motion, so I like to see the daringness, I've got to say, of Cryman going for that Mortis pick, and I do wonder now what IX Circles are going to be able to do in response. I would say that they might be scared now, maybe change that Tick pick, and maybe then Mortis will be changed out for maybe like a Rose or something else in sort of prediction of that. Be very curious to see what brawler comp we do see in the next game.
It's a really good point, Ark, and we know that you love to see the fireworks fly, but it all comes down to the mind games. Mortis is basically a really subpar pick if your opponents aren't running throwers like Tick. It looks like IX Circles will indeed go back with Tick once again, but IX Gaming had swapped out of Mortis, so unfortunately for them, they're going to miss out on the opportunity to get that dashing fellow back in that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it was a daring decision by Luki Bear to continue playing Tick there. And as we know, Luki's a very accomplished thrower, one of the best, if not the best, dynamite player in the world, I would go as far to say. So I do feel like Tick is definitely worth keeping. As I said, Circles now, though, a bit pushed back into their spawn, and OG putting the Barley to great effect there.
Nice play by Slash here, making a comeback and trying to finish off this Jackie at the left side. Really threatening play, but not enough to take down that Ems. On the other side, though, Daddy Second is doing his best to try to push back Tooney. Even made a few pull attempts there to try to grab those gems, but each time Tooney was able to get just out of range. Got to be careful for that train coming right through the center of the map, and it looks like the blue team will hold on to the edge now. 6 gems to 4 as IX Gaming has been struggling to catch up without that Mortis counter pick.
Good hand Circles there. Good takedown of the Jackie, despite the use of Gadget for that speed boost, and that's going to be really important to see if Circles can continue that on. Jackie can be very daunting when rushing like that. So Tooney with another 2 gems in the bag here, in a great spot for Circles to maybe even up this game here. As Slash pops the super and gets some good damage there on Crying Man. Tooney, bit of a precarious position as the train. And again, but I think he's all good.
Wow, IX are both retreating back to their spawn, and they will hold those gems on strong. That's going to be a tied up set number 1 between these two IX teams.
Yeah, exciting stuff, and have my heart in my mouth just a little bit on that retreat as the minecart rolled in then, and I think it would have been okay had Tooney gone down there, but nevertheless was able to survive, as was Luki, and this has got interesting. This is going to make
There was just no way for the Gene on the
deal with. It's one of the more menacing and annoying brawlers with that kind of spam, very similar to Mr. P in that respect. But for me, I think it's working, and you know, as long as Crying Man doesn't pull out the Mortis, then I think it should be okay to continue that. As like I say, Luki, the throwers don't come better than him in the pro scene, so I think that if anyone is going to take that tick pick, it should be him.
My prediction is that IX Gaming is going to come back with Mortis, but that IX Circles is going to swap out Tick. Let's see what these two teams decide to do, though. It's going to be all up to the brawler picks, which have been really impactful, especially on a map like this, where it all comes down to playing around that big train chugging through the center of the arena. We should get game number 3 starting up very shortly, and indeed, here it goes. Waiting to spectate it, and we'll hop right in.
Heading in there, to be interesting to see any brawler changes. We are going to see some brawler changes as Luki, of all the players, is going to go for Rosa and laying down the choice of the thrower here for a more tanky, more aggressive stance. And I think that's a good time to do it because look, second best playing Piper here. Luki can just go in there and rush this.
Yeah, a really interesting swap up from both of these teams. We aren't seeing Tick or Mortis play on either side. It seemed like the most important interaction between these two squads has just been kind of thrown out in favor of the Slambulance comp, as Trid calls it. 2 big, heavy, tanky units, Rosa and BB, bashing away at IX Gaming and denying them access to the center field. Luki Bear is doing really a wonderful job for Circles to give Slash all the room he needs to get that gem count up.
Circle's doing an amazing job, and like, look at the amount of controlling. Oh my goodness me, Tooney just annihilated Crying Man against the minecart, and for me, that was such a great play, a great awareness by him there, putting Circles comfortably onto countdown, and oh, good snipe though, Slash able to survive.
Yeah, even a clever hit here and there is not going to be enough for IX Gaming, though. It looks like I'm So Strong and you know, the Piper to back up have just always been shut down time and again from Circles, always just moving just out of range or relying on those heavy hitters to bash them back. Well done to Circles, pulling off the reverse sweep in set number 1.
A great start for Circles, taking then the first set, and yeah, they've had a good chance to kind of get warmed up now and you know, feel out the competition. Well, yeah,
clearly the best move of the entire set there from Tooney, knocking back his opponent, running into the train, and then finishing him off with that bubblegum super. Really beautiful play there from
la un alt videoclip. Pa, pa!